Important return today for Mathieu Debuchy for Saint-Etienne. Just as important as that man there, Loïc Perrin, a real icon of this great club. His 340th Ligue 1 appearance today, all of them for Saint-Etienne. Made his debut back in 2004. Homegrown, captain, centre-back, club legend. Could take his team up to 4th place in the table today with a win. Could Loïc Perrin. Etienne Benafa and his highly talented teammates will have much to say about that. They're yet to really get into the groove, Rennes. They did in the second half of last season, thanks in part to Wabi Kazri there. Scored 9 goals in 24 appearances while on loan from Sunderland. Joined Saint-Etienne on a permanent deal in the summer. It's Saint-Etienne against Rennes, week 10 of the Ligue 1 campaign. The record French champion Saint-Etienne looking to get back to winning ways, having seen a 3-game winning streak ended by Lille last time out. Rennes, well, they ended a 4-game winless run with victory at Monaco that put the final nail into Leonardo Jardim's coffin. A lot of attacking talent on show today. It was an entertaining, incident-filled 2-2 draw here between these two last season. Let's hope for more of the same today. Saint-Etienne coach Jean-Louis Gasset opts for Stéphane Ruffier as per usual, but there's a recall for Mathieu Debuchy back after a thigh injury kept him out of the side's 3 previous encounters. Diusset partners former Rennes man Yann M'Vila in midfield, while Wabi Kazri, who played on loan for Rennes last season, will provide the creative spark behind. Another change to the starting lineup. It's the powerful Slovenian forward Robert Berić. Quick photo with the referee Clément Turpin, one of France's top referees. He's on the FIFA and UEFA elite list. Just been joined there by his counterpart Benoit Bastien. He'll be in charge today. And the 2 captains, Loïc Perrin on the left, Benjamin André, the Rennes captain, on the right. VAR in use for the first time this season. Karim Abed and Bruno Coe will be the men with the somewhat tricky task at times of reviewing any incidences. Not spotted by Mr. Turpin. Rennes then put out this 11. There are some changes to the side that beat Monaco before the international break. Just 2. Jérémy Gelin, back from suspension, replaces Edson Mexa. As former Lyon players in Clément Grenier, Mehdi Zafane and Hatem Benafa, they will get a fierce welcome from the Saint-Etienne crowd. Benjamin Bourigeaud steps in for Roman Del Castillo. Just the 2 changes then to the team that beat Monaco 2-1 down at the Stade Louis II last time out, as Leonardo Jardim's reign came to an end. Thierry Henry, brought in by last season's runners-up, started with defeat in Strasbourg last night. He knows he has his work cut out. Monaco currently, believe it or not, 2nd from bottom of the table. Strange day for Wabi Kazri, who made 24 appearances for Rennes last season. The visitors will know all about him. beautiful day in Saint-Etienne, which, much maligned as a city, has beautiful surroundings, reminiscent of the Alps. Well worth a visit if you like hiking. Rennes, though, have come not for the tourism, but for the 3 points. Rennes get us underway, week 10 of the Ligue 1 Conforama season at Saint-Etienne. And quite a game in prospect here today between two of the top flight's most talent-packed squads. Saint-Etienne looking to move up to a 4th place in the table. They could have gone 3rd, depending on other results, but Montpellier's win over Bordeaux, which just finished a few moments ago, means that 4th is the best they can hope for. Come the end of the weekend, but there will be the certain satisfaction of knocking arch rivals Lyon down a spot if they do pick up the 3 points here. Rennes will be looking to head up to about 8th place, currently down in 11th. We're on a really bad run before the international break, only for that victory at Monaco to lift spirits. That statistic is pointing out that in fact there've been 7 draws in the last 9 meetings between these two. It was 2-2 here last season, 1-1 in Brittany. Wabi Kazri actually scored for Rennes in that 2-2 draw here. Last season there was a red card, a couple of penalties in that one, so plenty of incident. Let's hope for more of the same today. Here's Perrin, Saint-Etienne, the captain, making his 340th top flight appearance for his hometown club. Debuchy's ball up the line to Yanis Saliba. He's got Bensebaini for company. Grenier robbed by Kazri, and that's a penalty. Grenier didn't see Kazri coming in on the blind side. He felled the Tunisian, and it's a penalty for Saint-Etienne. No hesitation from Mr. Turpin. Definitely a foul, although Grenier just didn't know that Kazri was coming. I said that last season's game had a couple of penalties. We've got one inside 3 minutes. Kazri up against his former club, up against Abdoulaye Diallo. Can he give Saint-Etienne an early lead? He can, and with ease. Confidently done by the Saint-Etienne number 10. His 5th goal of the league season, and the hosts already in front. Diallo with no chance. Already scored a penalty here against Caen earlier in the season. in a 2-1 win. And Jean-Louis Gasset might not look too pleased, but the Saint-Etienne coach must be happy. His side are in front 4 minutes in. Interestingly, that makes 4 games now that Saint-Etienne have scored with their very first shot of the match on target. Unbelievable statistic. But Rennes will argue conceding the early goal gives them time to get back on level terms. They've generally been getting out on the front foot themselves. They'd opened the scoring in 8 of their 9 league matches so far this season before today. And they find themselves on the back foot early on here. 5 minutes in and Saint-Etienne are in front and coming forward. Youssef. Check. Was out, was it? So Traoré takes the throw quickly, a little bit too quickly actually. So I wasn't really ready for it. Fans already in full voice. The team has just notched their 3,700th top flight goal. And what is their 2,400th top flight game? Not in Europe this season, Saint-Etienne having finished 7th, so but they still have a busy month ahead of them. They've got a Coupe de la Ligue encounter with Nîmes, who also happen to be their next Ligue 1 opponents. Those games within 3 days of each other. In about a month from now, they've got the game that all of those Saint-Etienne fans will have looked for when the fixture list was produced back in the summer. The derby, this time at Lyon, which Clement Grenier has lots of experience of. That is, needless to say, a feisty encounter. The two cities about an hour's drive away. Youssef, who was caught by Traoré. Clearance was excellent in the last home game against Monaco. They were very unfortunate to come away with a 2-0 defeat, actually. Largely thanks to Ruffier, their former goalkeeper, who's himself, like Perrin, becoming a club icon. Has missed just 10 top flight games as Stéphane Ruffier since joining from Monaco in 2011. Unbelievable record. He would like a good result here too. He's from Lyon, is the Rennes coach, Sabri Lamouchi. His team have not made the start that he would have wanted though. held by Subotic, but Mr. Chopin says that's fine. Subotic along with Debussy. A key January signing last season. Saint-Etienne spectacularly turned things round. Here's Zefani. It's not a bad ball either. And Rouffier improvised the punch clear. Zefani again. More comfortable this time for Subotic and Cabella. Saliba direct. The summer signing from Gangon, he gets away from Rennais. And it's fouled by Bourigeaud. Ten minutes in, Saint-Etienne 1, Rennes 0. Wabi Kazri's 4th minute penalty against the side he played for last season. The difference between the two, Kazri winning it and getting away from Zefani. Was lacking a little bit of support there, was Kazri. Here's Ben Arfa. Surprised he wasn't roundly booed when he got a touch of the ball there. Bourigeaud. Ben Sabayani, low ball in and a chance! It was Sarr, he was in there at the near post and he couldn't connect. Rennes still have it. First scare inside the Saint-Etienne penalty area. They've generally been very, very tight at home, have the hosts. 3 clean sheets in their last 5. They've only conceded twice on home soil all season. It has been a leitmotif of Saint-Etienne sides in recent campaigns to be very solid defensively. Here's Zefani. Ben Arfa rolled by Mvila. Another man up against his former club today. In fact, Yann Mvila really established his reputation at Rennes, broke through into the first team in 2009. Made over 100 top-flight appearances, actually. Before everything then fell apart in the 2012-2013 season. He was banned from playing for France just when his international career looked like it was taking off. He and 4 others headed off in a taxi to a Paris nightclub from the Normandy coast while they were on international duty. There was a mistake there and a chance here for Sarr, who wastes it. Should have done better there, Sarr. Did well to shape the shooting opportunity. It was a mistake by Mvila, actually. Yes, Mvila was joined in the taxi from Le Havre by Wissam Ben Yedder, Antoine Griezmann and Bain Yong, who's now in the Rennes squad, and Chris Mavinga, for another former Rennes player. They all got long bans. It was the under-21 playoffs for the 2013 under-21 Euros. They'd played Norway in the first leg. Le Havre headed off to Paris to that nightclub, lost the second leg and paid the price heavily. Griezmann, the only one really coming through with it, recovering from that ban. Mvila's international career never did. Real shame for a very, very good footballer. Recapturing some of his best form now that he's back in France. So A long spell at Ruben Kazan, had been on loan at Inter Milan and Sunderland as well. Now Saint-Etienne have some defending to do here. Rennais with the free kick. His Lyon pass doesn't make him a popular figure today. Even more than the fact he's playing for the opposition. Rennais with a free kick. There are men in that. It's away by Debuchy. And this time Subotic, good distance on the header. That's a foul by Saliba. Very blatantly so. Got to grips with the ball quite well, but even better with the shoulder of Clement Grenier. And Rennes seem to have regrouped rather healthily after conceding that early opener. Here's Jeremy Gelin, homegrown centre-back. He's got some work to do now. So Diusé comes forward. Here's Beric. Or should have played Cabella in. Went for Saliba further out, but Cabella was the easier ball. Now Debuchy will have to chase back, and there's trouble here. Dealt with nicely between Ruffier and Perrin. Rennes still coming though. Here's Bourigeaud. Rami Bensebaini is the man down inside the Saint-Etienne penalty area. He was the one putting Debuchy and Ruffier under pressure. And I think him stretching his leg up to try and block that Ruffier clearance, he may well have strained his hamstring. It's right here. There you go. He did. But perhaps just hyperextended that knee. Either way, not sure how much longer he's going to continue. As you can see, it's 50-50. On the bench to shuffle things round for Sabri Lamouchi. The moment though, Bourigeaud has dropped back a little bit into that left back role that Bensebaini's been in. And then come forward rather cautiously, down to 10 men for the moment. In fact, he's back on is Bensebaini. Throw. You can see he's not moving all that well, is he? Felt that one. Here's Traoré. Taken by Ben Arfa. Oh, lovely little touch. Away from Cabella. Now Andre with a shooting opportunity, blocked by Perrin. Here's Kazri. To the proceedings. Subotic scored his first Saint-Etienne goal against Rennes last season. The 1-1 draw in Brittany. Scored against Guingamp in the following game, actually. There is only 2 Saint-Etienne goals to date, both against Breton opposition, so Rennes have been warned. Here's Ben Arfa. Arfa, the winner against Monaco. And also against the Czech side Jablonec from the penalty spot in Rennes Europa League opener. They were beaten in Astana after a 10,000-kilometre round trip last time out there at home to Dynamo Kiev. They'll be relieved on Thursday. It means they also excuse the first round of the Coupe de la Ligue. Since Etienne will play in a couple of weeks' time. Ben Arfa, always a delight. Yes, of course, for a Saint Etienne fan today. But 20 minutes in, their side are in front. Wabi Kazri's 4th-minute penalty. The difference between the two at the Stade Geoffroy Guichard. Touched through by Zefane to Sarr. Today. Switched by Kazri. This is Debuchy. Cabela's outside him. Debuchy continues to support. Cabela's inside. Wasted ball, really, from the former Marseille and Newcastle United midfielder. And Rennes can counter. This is where they're strong. Here's Zefane. Good crossfield ball, this time by Brasilia. It's a lunge from Mvila on Andre. I have to say, I thought Mvila got the ball. Still think he did. He did partly come through Andre to get it. And now there's danger, because Rennes have two really high-quality set-piece takers in Hanta Ben Arfa and Clement Grenier. Stéphane Rivière will be fully aware that both players are capable of finding the top corner from here. Midway point in the first half. Ben Arfa and Grenier behind his free kick. Disappointing from Ben Arfa. Very disappointing, in fact. Corner there to Silva, will be an obvious target. His first red goal, the opener against Monaco. There's Brasilia, Ben Arfa. Away from Cabela brilliantly, and still Ben Arfa. Overdid it. Stopped by Mvila. Not away though. He's offside is Ben Arfa, I think. Early 30s out of Ben Arfa, but there's a nice little change of speed there as well to take him past Cabela. It was well read by Mvila though. Etienne have barely been out of their half since going in front. They have a chance here. Beric is in behind. Stopped by De Silva. Good recovery from De Silva. Picked up on a free transfer after his contract that ended in the summer. Really good buy, well not a buy but a signature. One of the most underrated centre-backs in Ligue 1. And a real threat up in front as well. So then about Neven Subotic too. Here's a Equalizing check. That's a good early ball. It's going to drop here. Not quite for Saliba. I think he tried to play the ball off the hand of beIN. So, face with three was always going to be second best. Now on Villa. Capella. Debussy. Capella. This is Khazri. Shertog. Didn't help. Capella is down. Still feeling that knee. Physios are going to be needed on the far side. That was Cabella's problem. His foot stood on. That was beIN's difficulty. So this was a good early ball in by Equalizing. That's what Beric is in there for, causing a real nuisance in what is a physical Rennes backline. Jean-Louis Gasset is thinking very clear, putting the powerful Slovenian forward in. Away from Subotic with a brilliant little touch. No foul, says Mr. Chopin. And Ben Arfa might get a shooting opportunity here. And still. Never looked in full control, did he? Back after an entire season of not playing at Paris Saint-Germain, was frozen out of the first team squad. That was the incident that led to the penalty. Rennais' foul on Khazri. That's the only goal of the game so far. 4 minutes in. Saint-Etienne 1, Rennes 0. Enjoying a lot of possession, but they haven't tested Stéphane Ruffier significantly as yet. They've had nearly half an hour. This is Traoré. And over on the far side. Zafane, who's switched flanks already. beIN. Ben Arfa's there. Might test Ruffier here. I think it was off the head of Koladzirchak and behind for a corner. He was left with two. Was the former Lyon defender. Bordeaux's corner. It was off the head of Benzibayani. Previously assistant coach to Laurent Blanc at Paris Saint-Germain, the French national team, and initially at Bordeaux was Jean-Louis Gasset, part of the coaching team that won the Ligue 1 title in 2008, 2009, and strung together 11 successive wins. So his top flight record. As Ben Arfa goes on a great run. A great block too by Ruffier to deny Ben Arfa a goal of the season contender. Great acceleration again from the Rennes man. The finish not as good as the approach play though, on his weaker right foot. By far Rennes' most dangerous player is Ben Arfa. The middle, Olivier Letang, and alongside him Sylvain Armand. They worked together at Paris Saint-Germain. Letang was the assistant sporting director. Wilson Villa, Saliba. Saliba does well to get the ball in, and Beric didn't make a clean connection with the head. Silva now. Got just 12 minutes or so to go until the break. Saint-Etienne 1, Rennes 0. Rennes have been the better side though since going behind to Wahabi Khazri's penalty 4 minutes in. Lovely little exchange between Bourigeaud and Traoré, and now Sarr. Oh, lovely finish! Lovely finish from Ismaïla Sarr. And Rennes level. All started there. Great exchange of passes between Bourigeaud and Traoré. Well, then Sarr's pace and directness did the rest. He just blasted away from Perrin. And his third league goal of the season has brought Rennes level. Precise finish too from the 20-year-old Senegalese international. Or is it? Because it looks like Mr. Turpin. Oh, I thought he was getting a little word from his video assistant referees. But in fact, the goal will stand. Didn't see much wrong with it, I have to say. That was a foul. Don't need VAR for that one. Too much of Etienne as an attacking force since they went in front. Will that equaliser spark them back into action? Khazri's free kick. Not a good one. And here goes Sarr again. Safane screaming up on the right-hand side. Sarr's checked back now. Here's Ben Arfa, or it should have been. A poor ball low from Sarr. Pleased with his side's reaction, Sabri Lamouchi. That's 24 games now in succession in which Rennes have found the net. That's a club record. Saliba. Ball wasn't exactly great, but Capella picks it up now and gives it away. Back to Diallo, who started the season on the bench with Tomáš Koubek, the Czech goalkeeper. Rennes' first choice, but he had a very shaky start to the season, did the Czech, to say the least. After Diallo started last season as the #1 and Koubek actually is the #3, roles have been somewhat reversed by Sabri Lamouchi. Rennes have been any tighter at the back. There's Ben Arfa. Rennes suddenly seem to have gone into their shells after getting back on level terms. Saliba. Perrin. That's a lovely ball. Dusa. Check a little slow and getting forward. And Dusa's ball. Should have been simple. It was poor. Can work both ways when you've got really passionate, vociferous backing. Make a mistake and you're going to have the whole crowd on your back. Perrin. Now to Bush. These two sides really built for competing for one of the European places, possibly not the Champions League. Well, this season with Monaco in real trouble right now. That race looks very open indeed. Marseille and Lyon will be favourites to fill the two places behind Paris Saint-Germain. Down to Rennes, who are in the Europa League this season, and Saint Etienne, who aren't, will be right behind them. Rennais giving that one straight to Khazri. He's pushed it too far as Khazri. That was out of play. Has looked very sharp this season, Wabi Khazri. Was suspended for the trip to Toulouse after picking up 4 bookings in the first 6 matches. Seems to have brushed up his disciplinary record. This season, all of them at home, incidentally. Saliba. Cabella. Villa. Space for Dusay. Kolasinac on the overlap again. Dusay doesn't use him this time though. Lovely play by Khazri! Great stop by Diallo. Deserved the look as the ball bounced off the post and into his arms. High quality football all round. Look at this touch by Khazri. And that's a great save by Diallo. Super touch by Khazri, it really was. Left Da Silva for dead. Deserved a goal, and then, having said that, the save was just as brilliant, if not more so. Still locked at 1-1 then, 2 minutes left in the first half. Here goes Ben Arfa. Halted by Mvula. Bourigeaud. It's been a bright first half. 3 shots on target between them. free kick then. Flights it in, and Perrin is there. Just over the head of the Saint-Etienne captain. To the 1 minute of added time at the end of the first half. Here's Debuchy. Capella's making the run ahead of him. Here he is. That's a good challenge. Brunigeau and De Silva both halting Cabella. That's how to play though. That will be a Rennes throw, and surely the last action of the first half. Mr. Chopin indeed brings proceedings to an end. It's been as bright as the autumn sunshine on the Stade Geoffroy Guichard. Wabi Kazri's early penalty putting Saint-Etienne in front. Ismail Assar, though, equalising with a fine individual effort. Saint-Etienne 1, Rennes 1 at the break. Fair result, you have to say, at half-time. And Rennes will perhaps feel that they should indeed have been in front. Just as Saint-Etienne will. Brilliant save from Abdoulaye Diallo to deny Wabi Kazri. Fine stop too from Stéphane Ruffier. Let's hear from Wabi Kazri.
C'est dommage quand on aime le foot de ne pas l'avoir au fond.
Ouais, je fais le bon contrôle, Hassan me la met bien, après je pense que je dois marquer.
This is talking about the chance just before the break.
Le gardien fait un bel arrêt, mais je dois quand même marquer.
Un petit mot juste sur l'animation, au milieu de terrain, on se posait un petit peu la question. Cabella qui joue un petit peu en retrait, Diouf, on ne sait pas vraiment comment il se positionne. Comment ça se traduit sur le terrain?
Non, le coach a mis une animation en place, on essaie de la respecter. Le but c'est de les perturber le plus possible et voilà.
On va enchaîner avec Benjamin Bourigeaud. Benjamin, sur quoi va falloir insister là en seconde période? La maîtrise est plutôt rennaise.
Ouais, il va falloir aussi bien rester en place.
Benjamin Bourigeaud, we have to stay compact.
Une grosse entame, malheureusement on concède ce pénalty assez rapidement. Bon, il a fallu qu'on reste dans le match, c'est ce qu'on a fait.
Quand
on arrive à enchaîner les passes, comme on l'a vu sur le but, il suffit une-deux pour se projeter vers l'avant et se créer des occasions. On l'a bien fait par moment. Maintenant, il va falloir faire mieux dans le dernier geste.
Etienne, il a failli nous mettre le but de l'année.
Ouais, c'est vrai qu'on connaît ses qualités. Il a cette qualité de percussion et de dribble. Donc, voilà, j'espère qu'il va continuer à nous faire du bien et puis pourquoi pas marquer le deuxième but après.
Merci, Benjamin.
In the second half, two shots apiece for the sides. Rennes, the more enterprising, and as you can see, they had overwhelming possession. 2-2 probably would have been the right scoreline at the break. But there were a couple of saves as well as those two goals that we've seen. There was an early breakthrough for Saint-Etienne. It came from Wabi Kazri's quick thinking and quick feet and sneaking up on the blind side of Clément Grenier. No doubt about the foul. No defence that Grenier just didn't know that Kazri was there. Kazri up against his former team, putting his current employers ahead 4 minutes in. Fifth goal of the season then for the Tunisian. Rennes had opportunities too, this one with Sarr, who should have done better. Check out this run from Atem Ben Arfa, away from Mvila, nutmegged Subotic, and only Ruffier rescuing Saint-Etienne. Montpellier, though, couldn't stop Rennes here. Marie Traoré and Benjamin Bourigeau exchanging passes. A little bit lucky was Ismail Assar that the ball dropped at his feet, but there was nothing fortunate about the finish. A third league goal of the season for the young Senegalese. And Rennes back on level terms just after the half-hour mark. Etienne thought they would go in front here, surely. Khazri coming through brilliantly, but denied superbly by Abdoulaye Diallo. Great save from the Rennes goalkeeper, pushing the ball onto his post. He deserved his luck. 1-1 then at the break.
C'est la couleur du ciel, avec le soleil, la mer, l'eau, le bonheur. Le bleu, c'est aussi la couleur du groupe Swisscom, engagé depuis plus de 15 ans dans les énergies renouvelables. Et le vert, c'est la nature et l'environnement. Le bio, les petits pois, les haricots verts, le kiwi, c'est l'énergie verte, celle qui nous fait penser l'avenir. Le vert rayonne, le vert s'applaudit, le vert se chante. C'est aussi la couleur d'une équipe de légende. Groupe Swisscom, expert en énergie. Pour tous.
Si vous assistez aux 4 plus grosses affiches de cette saison, face à l'OM, ce sera le week-end du 8 décembre, OL, Paris ou encore Bordeaux. C'est le pass Ultimate qu'il vous faut pour ces fêtes de fin d'année en cadeau à partir de 68 € pour vous. Donc la possibilité de voir ces 4 affiches. Vous choisissez la formule qui vous convient le mieux. Toutes les infos sont sur Internet, bien évidemment, sse.fr, sont sur également l'application des verts et puis à la billetterie ici du lundi au samedi de 10h à 19h. Le pass Ultimate avec en cadeau une magnifique écharpe collector.
Welcome back to the stand at Geoffroy Guichard. The Rennes players making their way back out onto the pitch here. 1-1 at the break between Saint-Etienne and Rennes. Some fine moments of individual brilliance from Hatem Ben Arfa. A couple of good saves as well thrown in, one at either end. Looks like we are going to have a change. Young William Saliba looks like he's going to come on. Getting a few words of advice from assistant coach Julien Sablé, who was in fact the first team coach with Jean-Louis Gasset as assistant before they switched roles. Seems that Lois Diony is going to come on as well. We'll confirm those changes for you in a minute or so. Let's see who doesn't come out. If Saliba's coming on, you'd suspect it would be Neven Subotic who'd be making way. And if Dionys coming on, it might well be Robert Berich who's being replaced. Gonna look now. Indeed it is. I'm sure that this is a tactical change, not due to injury. Diony is on then. Saliba replacing Subotic. I think that is injury enforced. So young William Saliba is on. Just 17 years old. His debut earlier this season. It's just his third top flight appearance, but he's looked a handy performer so far, unruffled as he makes his way in the big time. That was his header as we're underway in the second half between Saint-Etienne and Rennes. 1-1 after 45 minutes play. Here's Saliba, Yanis. He'll be keen to shine today, having joined Saint-Etienne from Rennes' Breton rivals Guingamp in the summer. Got his first Saint-Etienne goal in the win at Toulouse a couple of weeks back. A strange win it was too. 3-2 victory for Saint-Etienne, but 3 individual errors, really big ones too, that leading to all 3 of the visitors' goals. Should have been a defeat. But it was part of successive run of 3 wins. Sorry for the slight interruption that we've had in pictures. Hopefully the gremlins have been ironed out now. Haven't missed anything. It's still 1-1, 3 minutes into the second half between Saint-Etienne and Rennes. Saint-Etienne looking to pick up the 3 points. That will take them ahead of arch rivals Lyon into 4th place in the table. Says Mr. Turpin. Was there. It's Kasri who was down first. Now Salibert caught by Andre. Jack, far side, still getting a little bit of sunlight. Can get very chilly in Saint-Etienne. It's one of the highest grounds in European football. It can come very early, not the case this year. Sarr chases off down the right. That was a dangerous ball in and dealt with well by Ruffier inside his 6-yard box. Etienne need to be careful if Sarr goes one-on-one with Perrin. That ball comes in, it's a good ball too, and a chance for Cabela. Difficult one as it skidded up off the turf for Cabela. Jack back in French football after a spell in Germany. Borussia Mönchengladbach didn't go too well for him, and in Mexico with former Marseille forward André-Pierre Gignac at Tigres in Monterrey. That's a lovely play by Kasri. Was that handball? Debuchy says it was. Then again, of course he would. It was De Silva, the man coming across. Rennes can counter. Sarr, can he keep it in? He does. Looks like we're going to hear from the video assistant referees. Definitely a hand. Definitely a hand. On the basis of recent decisions, that one will be a penalty. No, says Mr. Chopin and his colleagues. I find that hard to believe, because there is no doubt that it was De Silva's arm that stopped the ball going forward. So consistency in the refereeing would be a very good thing indeed for all concerned. The ball was not going to strike De Silva's body. The angle of his body, that the ball was going past him if it hadn't hit his arm. For me, that's a penalty. Based on the rules, the interpretation that we've seen in recent seasons. Saliba. Bernat, almost double his centre-back partner's age. He's 33 as Bernat, Saliba 17. Better for the young man to learn alongside. He's got a French international outside him too in Mathieu Debuchy. Traore, Ben Arthur, the outstanding individual performer of the first half. He's robbed up by Kazri. Kolatiachak to Diony. Couldn't get the ball out from under his feet, the former Dijon striker. And now there's space for Bourigeaud to charge into. Still ahead of Zafane. Bayani. Sarr! And that took a good stop from Ruffier. Intelligent play all round. To measure it, it's Arthur's ball behind Brian Villa, and another corner. So Ben Arthur gets the baiting you'd expect of a former Lyon player. Zafane's ball in, and that was a glorious opportunity for Ben Sebaini. Should have scored. Free header for the Rennes defender. Two clear-cut opportunities in the space of a minute for the visitors. Still 1-1, 10 minutes into the second half. We've had the Saint-Etienne chance with Cabella at one end, Sarr and Bensebaini at the other. Here is Cabella. Robbed fairly by Andre. Ben Arthur. That's a foul. Saliba wants to know why he can't just run through the back of Adam Ben Arthur. Most of the action has been in the second halves of games involving Saint-Etienne this season. And 2 goals in the first half here. Surely more to come, particularly in the vein in which Rennes have started this second half. Here's Rennais. It's a nice little ball. A little tangle with Jack. Just held Saar back enough. Playing more centrally now, Ismail Assar, and he's proving a real threat. Saliba has to keep a cool head. Gets robbed by Brasilia. Here's Ben Arfa. Another solid save by Ruffier. But this time it was straight at him. Strong start to the second half by the visitors. Here's Benjamin Andre. It's one-way traffic for the moment. And if truth be told, Rennes have been much the better side since Wabi Kazri's 4th-minute opener for Saint Etienne. We've seen precious little of the home side as an attacking threat. That was good work by Brasilia. Not the best by Saliba. Unbeaten at home this season. In fact, they've only lost 1 of the last 13 here. So last May is beaten 3-1 by Bordeaux. On the basis of the first 15 minutes or so of the second half here, I'm surprised if Rennes has come away with all 3 points. On top in moral terms, on points if you like. The scoreline, still 1-1. Wabi Kazri, Saint Etienne have a man who can produce something out of nothing. At the moment, he's getting a chance to do that. It's Cabella, still on the ball. Standing with Saliba. Rennais has it. Ben Arfa gets the Bayani and support. Saar's in the middle. So is Mvila. Good recovery from the Saint Etienne midfielder. Necessary 1-2. Every time Rennes come forward, they look dangerous. Rennais' ball in. Baran wasn't going to miss that clearance. Traoré. Safana on the far side. He's had a good game so far. Usually a right back. He's been in a more advanced role today. Ben Arfa. Saliba. Legs of Rennais. Left that short though for Cabella. That's about the chance to slide in. And then Montpellier man did so. Another former Montpellier man, Cabella, part of that title-winning side of 2012. Pass from Saliba, perhaps he should have looked a little bit too clever. Bourigeaud's touch. Good challenge by Debuchy. Now Cabella. there. Dionys on the far side, and cross will only be good for the stewards behind the goal. Saint-Etienne crowd getting a little bit restless. That's never a good sign. Villa now. Capella. Let's see a check. Against the ball in vain from Andre. Pace has certainly dropped. Villa. Capella. Saliba. Jack his ball in. Gemma was in the way as far as Villa. Keeping possession, but not hurting Rennes with it. Fine, going backwards. Saliba. Perrin. Ball forward, looking for Etienne. It'll be a Saint-Etienne throw on the far side. The feet of Traoré, and Rennes can counter. Grenier. Bourigeaud. If he played it forward, Grenier, Bourigeaud was away. Instead, it's Spencer Bayani here. It's so much space to move in. Did Benjamin Bourigeaud. Ben Arfa away from Perrin quite brilliantly. And the challenge by Saliba. And that's a penalty. Another formidable burst from Etienne Ben Arfa. Just pace and power and finesse. Might have been a foul there by Perrin. But Kolodziejczak, in fact, was the one bringing Ben Arfa down. Clumsy challenge from the former Lyon defender. And Rennes have a glorious opportunity to go in front. He scored a late winner from the penalty spot in the Europa League win against Jablonec. He now has to try and beat Stéphane Ruffier. Not an easy task, not even when you're called Etienne Ben Arfa. Needless to say, the former Lyon midfielder will not be a popular man if he does beat him. Ben Arfa against Ruffier, and it's wide. I think it struck the post. Clipped the post on its way wide. Ruffier had gone the wrong way. A huge let-off for Saint-Etienne. Clipped it very casually, did Adam Ben Arfa, perhaps a little too casually. Then again, just a couple of centimetres to the left, and we'd have been talking about a very coolly taken spot kick. It was nicely done by De Silva, who was under considerable pressure from Kasri. Diuse. Santatia now, the backing of the crowd. Cabela. Jack, it was his challenge that conceded that penalty. Incident never far away. These two meet. Two successful penalties in the 2-2 draw here, and a red card late on for Saint-Etienne's Gabriel Silva. That was last season. Got a penalty here, a missed penalty. And we're still level with 22 minutes to go. Here's Diani. Have to lunge for it. Even that is too long for Ismail Assar. Too much to Lois Diani. Here's Benjamin Andre. Gets it back to the heels of Coletier Jacket. Tries to play inside. Covering Ryan by Hassan Diuse. Rennes will be somewhat disappointed if they come away with just a point from this game. Even though on paper before it, they probably would have signed for that. But Ben Arfa missed penalty. Maybe just the icing on a rather tasteless cake. They've dominated the game. Small crap for Ben Arfa now. Kasri, rather sportingly, is helping him out when he should be at the opposite end trying to help his team. Here's Cabela. Not sure why he's being held up here. No serious injury to Ben Arfa. Well, he still seems to be enjoying it. Louis Gasset. Going to have a change, and Baignon is coming on. I think there's a more serious problem for Ismail Assar. Down into the 6-yard box, bursting forward, vain for that long ball. Ben Arfa is just showing the signs of lack of real fitness after that whole season without playing. Now Nyong is coming on for who? Sarr or Ben Arfa? It's Ben Arfa. First change of the afternoon then for Sabri Lamouchi. first. Big goal for Rennes in the 1-1 draw with Toulouse. Game that Rennes should have won, but conceded a late equaliser. We're now also going to see Jakob Johansson, the Swedish international. Made his debut coming off the bench against Monaco. Played just 9 minutes. He's got 18 this time round, and he's on for Sarr. Not really a like-for-like change. He's a defensive midfielder. He's the Swede. Picked up in the summer. Coming back from a cruciate ligament injury that meant he missed Sweden's run to the quarter-finals of the World Cup, but they were there thanks to his goal. He scored the only goal of the playoff against Italy back in November. Scored in the first leg in Stockholm, and then picked up that horrible injury in the second in Milan, where Sweden are on by the skin of their teeth to that one-goal advantage. Kazri, away by De Silva. One by Young. There's Brasilia. It's a bright game. Rennais. Now Andre. Etienne getting everybody behind the ball. They're the ones putting on now. Be a point. Balance of play, the hosts will be a little bit fortunate to come away with something from this match. There's space on the far side for Traoré, and Zafani very nearly found him. Gelin. De Silva. Surely. He has an opportunity to trouble Stéphane Ruffier with 15 minutes left. Rennais is the only candidate. Goes for goal. That was ambitious. Overly so, surely. Clement Grenier. Has a couple of goals this season, does Grenier. Started his career in Brasilia last season with Guingamp. Rather stagnated at Lyon. It's Cabela. Volunteer Chak is on the far side. Debussy. Stopped in his tracks by Brasilia. Did as well. by Johansson. No chances. Arrived from the Greek club AEK Athens. Jakob Johansson. Preceded at Rennes by a couple of illustrious compatriots in Andreas Isaksson, the goalkeeper, and Kim Kallström. I remember started his career in France at Rennes before some great things at Lyon. Nearly robbed. It was due save by Andre, and Rennes do have it. Nyon. Easy enough for Ruffier. Came through a crowd, but wasn't much venom in the shot from the Rennes substitute. Left. Etienne 1. Rennes 1. It's a long time since VIVO opened scoring in the 4th minute. The level coming before the breakthrough. Ismail Assar, Atta Ben Arfa missing the penalty. 66 minutes. Funny. I can assure you it's not that warm. But, those gentlemen keep themselves warm. They try and stir their side. Closing stage in this one, they'll have lined out from Saliba. Here's Cabela. Tees up on Villa. Cabela. Nasri's in there, Debussy is too. So is Diallo for Rennes. Great save from him, remember, in the first half from Wabi Kazri. That's good play too by Nyon. And given straight to Diuse. To have the final change, Romain Del Castillo will come on. It's Mehdi Zafane who will make way. It's been a good display from the Algeria international. Attacking player. Let's see how that shuffles things round for Rennes, but Zafane, so he plays right back, has been in a more attacking role today. It's Rami Bensebaini. Hoisted forward by Diuse. Looks like neither side wants to take the risk of trying to go for the win at the cost of perhaps losing it. Looks like it'll be an 8th home game against Rennes, unbeaten for Saint-Etienne. In fact, the last time they lost to Rennes, here Yann Villa, who's playing for Saint-Etienne today, was playing for Rennes. 2-1 defeat in May 2011. Rennes will probably feel that they should have inflicted another defeat on Saint-Etienne. They've definitely been the better side of the two today. Here's Johansson. This is De Silva. Bourdieu. Bentabahani wants it back. It's behind him though. It's a scrappy end to this one. Neither of these sides carve out a clear-cut scoring opportunity in the final 7 minutes. Take Saint-Etienne up into 6th place ahead of Strasbourg. They've leapfrogged them with the 3 points they picked up. Thierry Henry's debut as coach of Monaco yesterday evening. They'll stay in 11th. Them though, as Saliba turns and sees the shot blocked. It's a foul. They'll take it quickly and perhaps should have waited a little bit. Etienne had it back. Here's Villa. As tidy, concise as usual in his passing, and that's a lovely little ball too into the channel for Diony. Great challenge as well. Really, really good challenge from Damien De Silva. Perfect ball into the run of Diony from Tabushi. Very good defending too from De Silva, but it is at the cost of a corner. Kasri with it. Draw for Saliba. Pushed away by Johansson. One final Saint-Etienne change to come. Brasilia. Lyon. Now it's Arnaud Nordin will come on. Again is Saliba. It's a hard-working game, Saliba. Not a spectacular one. Forward. Nordin is on. Very little time to impress. clever. Loses out. Benjamin Andre appealing for a throw-in that is never going to happen. Diony. Stopped by Johansson. Shots on target for Rennes, just the 2 for Saint-Etienne. One was the penalty, one was brilliantly saved. And yellow, both coming from Khazri. Ben Arfa, second half penalty miss, looking very costly for Rennes. Nice 2 potentially precious points. Unless his teammates can turn things round here with just some 2 minutes to go, probably a couple more to be added on as well. Rennais, his ball in. He very nearly got in front of Mathieu Debuchy, did Benjamin Bourigeaud. That will be a free kick. Our first yellow card of the game. Chantal-Lois Diony. Soft yellow card, but certainly a free kick. Bourigeaud and Rennais lining this one up. Almost the ideal distance. Might have liked it a little bit closer. Looks like Rennais is leaving it for Bourigeaud. Minutes. Still some time then. Here's Nyon. Getting behind young William Saliba. None of it. Debuchy. Touched by Khazri. We've barely seen before the penalty and the shot in the first half. Almost forgot he was on the pitch. Here's Nodi. Khazri. Doesn't have any for the moment. Finally gets one, Cabela. We'll get another throw. Foul. Bentabani, but play allowed to go on. It won't there though. That will be a free kick. Completely needless from the Rennes defender. An opportunity now for Saint-Etienne. Plenty of height in there as well with the likes of Equalizing and Saliba. deliver. Easy for Diallo. Needed more pace on him from Khazri. Just flighted it in. It's been a bit disappointing. It's the Saint-Etienne top scorer. Doing, giving it away, nodding now, and Cabela, and he's helped out by De Silva, who's not at all happy with his teammate, to say the least. Away with it though, didn't beIN. To be fair to Cabela, he did well to recover from that collision with Nyon and try and get the cross across. Ball in near post. Etienne with the header. Rennes almost caught off guard. That would have been a real sucker punch if Etienne had found the net there. Good number of the Saint-Etienne fans have already given up the ghost. They're heading for the exit. It's just going to be a point, particularly if they just knock it about between themselves in their own final third. Fans want them to get the ball forward quickly. We've had nearly 5 minutes. There was only going to be 4 added on. And there is the final whistle. A few boos and whistles around the Stade Geoffroy-Guichard. It wasn't a great performance by Saint-Etienne, that's for sure. But they'll be relieved to come away with a point. Penalty scored by Wahbi Khazri, equaliser from Ismail Assar, penalty missed by Atem Ben Arfa. It would have given Rennes the win, but it's ended here. Saint-Etienne 1, Rennes 1. It wasn't pretty from the hosts. Well, they've picked up a point against the Rennes side that looks like that they are building up a good head of steam. Wahbi Khazri asking about a decision that Mr. Chopin didn't give them. They can't have too many complaints up. Saint-Etienne. Penalty that they got was a clear penalty. The penalty that they conceded was 1-2. They were perhaps unfortunate not to get a second penalty though for handball by Damien De Silva. But a point it is, a piece for Saint-Etienne and Rennes. Warm applause for Wabi Kazri, but for my money, after a bright first half, he didn't contribute anywhere near enough in the second.
Comment est-ce qu'on prend ce point du match nul du point de vue rennais?
C'est toujours un point à l'extérieur.
It's an away point, you have to say, but
on aurait pu faire un peu mieux. Je pense
we
qu'on
could
fait
have done
une
better.
très bonne prestation.
I think we played really well.
Le premier but est de ma faute.
The first goal was my fault.
Voilà, j'ai voulu contrôler pour relancer.
I wanted to control and pass it out from the back, but Wabi
le jeu.
did well.
Ça me fait chier parce que on
I'm
voulait faire une grosse entame de match et
we really wanted to start well, and because of that mistake, we conceded the goal. We had to chase the game a little bit, but we put in a lot of effort, showed a lot of unity. We had a lot of chances.
Voilà, je crois qu'on est encore dans le travail, on est à fond,
I think we're still working.
Impliqués.
We're all involved, all committed,
qu'on va avancer, mais
and that's how we're going to move forward.
à Saint-Etienne qui était sur une bonne dynamique.
But it is a good point against the Saint-Etienne side that had some momentum.
Celui qui a subi la faute doit tirer.
C'était à thème de frapper.
It was up to Atem to shoot the penalty. It's always difficult, but Atem felt well, felt good, he wanted to shoot. Things like that happened. There's only those who don't shoot penalties who don't miss them. It's part of football. If he put it in, we all would have been happy. But he'll score the next one. Here's Loïc Perrin.
Alors un petit mot justement avec le capitaine Loïc Perrin. Loïc, qu'est-ce qui vous a contraint aujourd'hui à déjouer et puis à faire match nul?
On a eu du mal à mettre en place ce qu'on voulait faire.
Struggled to put into action what we wanted to do.
On a eu du mal à transpercer leur premier rideau.
Did something about that. We couldn't get through the first line of defense.
Voilà, on n'a pas été très bon aujourd'hui.
We weren't very good today.
On arrive quand même à prendre un point, c'est un moindre mal.
On s'est quand même
procuré quelques occasions, notamment celle de Wabi en deuxième mi-temps aussi avec Rémi. Voilà, eux auraient pu marquer aussi sur penalty, donc c'est un match nul qui est plutôt logique, je pense.
Quand on voit les joueurs offensifs, la qualité des joueurs offensifs stéphanois, on se demande comment c'est possible finalement de s'en sortir avec un partout.
Ouais, mais parce qu'on a eu du mal à les trouver.
We struggled to find our forwards.
À travailler ça,
c'était compliqué
ce soir.
It was difficult this evening.
Continuer à bosser.
We have to just keep working. 340 matches in. Loïc Perrin knows the score. Saint-Etienne coming on strong in the second half in terms of possession, but Rennes still the more threatening, livelier, the more enterprising side of the two. 5 shots on target, 15 shots in all for the visitors, just the 1 goal to show for it, but they will be ruining that penalty miss in the second half by Atem Ben Arfi. Sends Stéphane Ruffier the wrong way. Wabi Kazri did the same thing after he'd been fouled by Clément Grenier just 4 minutes in. Abdoulaye Diallo watching as the ball went the other direction, but inside the net for Saint-Etienne. Ahead in 4 minutes. Then before the break, just after the half-hour mark, Ismail Assar's pace taking him away from Perrin. The equaliser. The Senegalese's 3rd goal of the league campaign. 1-1 then at the Stade Geoffroy Guichard, just 1 match remaining in Ligue 1 Conforama this weekend. It's the Mediterranean derby, Nice against Marseille at 2100 Central European time. Paris Saint-Germain still charging ahead, 10 wins from 10 for them. They're on 30 points already, 8 clear of Lille, who won 2-1 at Dijon on Saturday. Nantes had an Emiliano Sala hat-trick to thank for their 4-0 win over Toulouse, while Thierry Henry's coaching debut ended in a 2-1 defeat at Strasbourg. So Paris Saint-Germain well ahead of the chasing pack. Lille the best of the rest for the moment. Montpellier moving up into 3rd thanks to that win over Bordeaux earlier today, though they could be joined on 19 points by Marseille if they win at Nice later this evening. Saint-Etienne in 6th place. Monaco, as you can see, as a result of that defeat to Strasbourg and Nantes win, now 2nd from bottom, level on points with Guingamp, who'd struggled for so long to pick up any points at all. Nice will be hoping to get up into the top half of the table with a win at home to Marseille later this evening. They promised the cauldron, did the Saint-Etienne fans. Their side, though, didn't really like the blue touch paper, but they still came away with a point. Rennes frustrated. Well, that's all from us. Hope you've enjoyed it. From me, Ian Holyman, and all the rest of the team. It's a bye.